Welcome. Today we'll review a ultrasound therapeutic device, which is the Ultriix S1. As it's a fairly clinical technology, we're going to have to discuss how to use it so that you stay safe. Welcome, I'm Olivier Girard, ergonomist, posture therapist, author of the Posture Manual, and creator of the Posture Academy. We're going to proceed as usual, describe the device, describe its use, describe its limits, conclude. This is the device, and this is the accessory. It must be used with a gel. Now, device itself, you see, it's super simple design. You have the head through which you will apply the ultrasound, and you have the control button. There's only one. You press once to check the battery status, to turn it on. You adjust the intensity with it, and you have a charging port. End of the story. So you see, it's a super simple device, and as every design choice, it has pros and cons. The good thing about a simple design is that it's simple to use. The bad thing about it is that you can't configure it, which leads us to discussing how to use it. You see, the frequency of these ultrasounds is 1.1 megahertz. This means that the wave is going to work in the deep tissues around, say, 4 or 5 centimeters, sometimes a bit less, which means 1.5 inch. When less, well, typically when you have a fat layer. If you have a fat layer, it diffuses the wave and it goes a bit less deep. So this means that this is a device for deep muscles. It's not meant to work on your superficial neck muscles, for example, but it is perfectly meant to work, say, on the piriformis or on the deep back muscles. There's one limit you should be aware of, is that contrary to, say, a heat pack or something, this is called an active heating device, and therefore it should be used once, max twice a day. And the treatment time should be around 5 to 8 minutes. It's not something that you leave on the skin for 30 minutes in a row. Another limitation is, you see, I can reach my back here, I can reach my back up there, but in between the two, around shoulder blade level, along the spine here, it's more difficult. So this is a device that works well on most body areas. There are some in your back which you will not be able to access. To summarize all this, I've created a PDF file. You have the link in the description. It's a free download, direct link to my own website. You click, you get the PDF. Make sure that you read it as well as the user manual before you start using the device. Where did I use it? I used it a lot on the legs, but it's not the only areas that can fit. Remember, it's deep tissue. Now, there's one thing though, is that you need some gel. Yeah? And therefore, as you need some gel, well, there are some body areas which you will not be easily able to treat at work. Say your legs, for example, because you won't put gel on your legs. Treat yourself in the middle of the open space. So in the context of my 3-box system, the last brick of the ergohlistic method, the idea, underlying idea being that when you have pain, you should do something within 15 minutes and every 2 hours. I would say that this is a great device to complete your toolbox when you're back home. So long story short, it's soon Christmas. Is this something that you can put on your list for Santa Claus? Yes, you can. It is a high quality device with pros and cons. As I told you, it's easy to use because there's only one button, but most advanced users will regret that they can't choose the frequency to adjust the depth, but this is already called physiotherapy, you see. So, it's a great home use device. Will it solve every problem of yours? Of course not. Remember that pain is fed by your daily activities, by your habits, by your environment, and therefore this will complete the rest of the work that you do to fix the causes of your pain. But don't neglect the causes of the pain.